Mastering ISF Filing for Intellectual Property. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll be discussing an important aspect of customs brokerage, the importer security filing, commonly known as ISF. Specifically, we'll be exploring how ISF data can help protect intellectual property rights. So, let's dive right in. First, let's briefly explain what importer security filing, ISF, is. ISF is a requirement by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, that was implemented in 2009. It is an electronic filing that must be submitted by importers or their authorized agents for ocean shipments arriving to the United States. The goal of ISF is to enhance the security of the international supply chain and facilitate risk assessment by CBP. Now let's focus on how ISF data can be utilized to protect intellectual property rights. Intellectual property refers to any creations of the mind, such as inventions, trademarks, designs, or artistic works, which are protected by law. Counterfeit goods and intellectual property infringement pose significant challenges to industries worldwide. By leveraging ISF data, customs brokers and CBP can identify suspicious shipments that may contain counterfeit goods or infringe upon intellectual property rights. When ISF data is used effectively, it helps in combating intellectual property infringement in several ways. The first way is through pre-arrival risk assessment. By analyzing ISF data in conjunction with other relevant information, customs brokers and CBP can identify high-risk shipments. This allows them to focus their resources on examining those shipments more closely, which increases the chance of detecting counterfeit or infringing goods before they enter the country. Additionally, ISF data can provide valuable information about the parties involved in the supply chain. By assessing the relationships between importers, shippers, and suppliers, customs brokers can identify patterns or associations that may raise red flags. For example, if a particular importer consistently receives shipments from suppliers associated with past intellectual property infringement cases, it could indicate a higher risk of infringing goods being present in their future shipments. Another aspect that plays a role in protecting intellectual property rights is the customs bond. A customs bond is a financial guarantee that ensures compliance with customs regulations and obligations. It is required for most shipments entering the United States. By obtaining a customs bond, importers commit to following all applicable customs laws, which includes respecting intellectual property rights. Thus, customs brokers can use the presence or absence of a valid customs bond as an indicator of an importer's commitment to compliance. Lastly, it is important to note that ISF data can also be used post-arrival to investigate suspected intellectual property infringements. This allows customs brokers and CBP to follow up on any suspicious shipments that may have slipped through pre-arrival inspections. By comparing ISF data with actual shipment contents, customs officials can identify discrepancies and take appropriate action, such as conducting physical inspections, seizing counterfeit goods, or initiating legal proceedings. Importer security filing, ISF, plays a crucial role in protecting intellectual property rights. By leveraging ISF data, customs brokers and CBP can identify high-risk shipments, assess supply chain relationships, and monitor compliance through customs bonds. This proactive approach enables them to detect and stop counterfeit goods and intellectual property infringements before they enter the country, safeguarding industries and consumers from the negative impacts of intellectual property violations. That wraps up our discussion on how ISF data helps protect intellectual property rights. We hope you found this information valuable and insightful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our upcoming videos related to customs brokerage and international trade. Disclaimer note below. See you soon.